guys, Piotr here, this is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel, and again it's my pleasure to be with you. Well, what we are going to discuss today, we are going to discuss three, I would say really basic trading strategies for the beginners. Of course, it's not the holy grail, that's what you have to remember, that's what we always discussing, that's what I'm always trying to point out. If you like what we are doing, then you have to do your own homework, your own research. You have to do hundreds of examples and try to check and confirm if what we are talking is suitable for yourself. That's the key here. So we are going to discuss cryptocurrencies for the beginners and the most easiest strategies. Now, you might notice here that we have some moving averages, we have a volume, and we have accumulation distribution index, right? Each of those we are going to discuss separately. Each of those is going to be related to the separate strategy, right? So what we are going to start with, we are going to start with moving averages, right? So as long as we are discussing moving averages, you are not looking for the volume, you are not looking for the accumulation distribution index, hence you might want to use them to try to filter out some trades. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the strategies based only on either moving averages, either volume and accumulation distribution index, all right? So each of them is going to be separately, but for yourself, you might find useful using some tools as a good filter, all right? So without the further delay, let's jump straight and discuss the moving averages. Of course, as you can see, it's not the very long history. We are not using very old chart because we are currently here when it comes to the Bitcoin to USD. When it comes to the trading based on the moving averages, right, I would say that it's going to be safe as long as you are trading top 20 cryptocurrencies, right? So you have to choose the biggest, all right? Because why? Because we have quite good volume, so meaning that we are going to have plenty of trades within the time frame you are wanna to use. Well, to be honest with you, when it comes to the moving averages, I would say everything above 15-minute charts, yes, above 15-minute charts should be useful as long as you have proper money management in place. So, when it comes to the moving averages, I'm using 21 moving average and 100, all right? If I'm looking to sell, I wanna see 21 below 100, and I wanna see quite wide slope, right? I don't wanna see situation like what we have here, that we have very narrow slope and we have some kind of the range trading, all right? So we know what we have. So first, what I would like to see as observation, not position taking, I want to see strong move to the downside on the particular time frame. Then I want to see strong break when it comes to the 21 moving average through 100, and then I want to see this wide slope, right? Once I have it, okay, I want to see the failure either like here at 21 moving average, right? Or I want to see the failure at 100 moving average. What I mean by that, because we've seen the failure also here and here, but we even didn't touch the moving average, right? So in case we have situation like this one with the close below moving average, in that case I'm going to go short immediately right here at the entry of the next candle with the stop above this high, right? And I'm looking for 2R ratio. In that case, looks like we would hit the target. Well, here another example, and taking into the consideration the very narrow distance between the entry and the stop, right? It looks like it was possible to hit 2R ratio again, okay? Completely different with this breakout. If that's going to happen, then I'm waiting for something similar what we've seen here to happen here. To be honest with you, it didn't materialize. What happened instead, it was the range trading for quite some time. All right, then we moved lower, and to be honest with you, there was no significant failure, hence it was no trade for me. All right, it works similarly when it comes to the long position. You have to have the break of the 21 moving average through the 100, and then you are looking for the failure when it comes to the short selling, and you are trying to take the advantage of the possible stop hunt when it comes to the opposite side. Hopefully that's clear. Well, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you have questions in regards to that particular strategy, please leave the comment below. So I think we are ready to take out the moving averages out of our chart, because right now we are going to focus on the accumulation and distribution index, and finally we will go through the volume on the lower time frame, especially for the day traders, even the beginners, right? So when it comes to the accumulation and distribution, what I'm looking for is some kind of the divergence when it comes to what we have on that particular index, right, compared to the prices, okay? That's quite, I think that's quite good and might be very useful, all right? So, for example, let's take the latest possible accumulation phase, right? Started somewhere over here, right? And as you can see, we have here low, lower low, all right? And then we started to rise. How the price behave compared to the latest price low, right? So that was the latest price low, right? When it comes to this particular price action and accumulation distribution behavior, it was completely different. Why? Because we made lower low here, all right, but we didn't when it comes to the price. That could be significant development, right, when it comes to try to take the long side. In that case, I strongly encourage you to watch my latest videos when it comes to the education section, and to try to learn the price action movement, right? Because what happened here, it was we made the low over here, that was the accumulation distribution, then we never did make the lower low when it comes to the prices, right? And we started slowly to rise. In that case, I would use this type of the accumulation over here, and once we broke through, I would look to buy on the dip with the very tight stop right under. And well, let's have a look and discuss how we are going to behave here. I would say that once we are over 60,000 on the Bitcoin, that could be quite significant development, right? And finally, we are going to discuss, let's remove another index, all right? And we are staying clearly with the volume. In that case, what I wanted to show you is how we are behaving when we have some spikes when it comes to the volume. And that's especially for the day traders, right? That's quite significant. Well, guys, if we are going to agree that that was some kind of the range trading and the market was trying to go out, we know where we have some supply or resistance, especially if we are going to look over here, right? Here, again with the pullback, but the volume is still low, all right? Take a look at the volume. Now, we have strong breakout, okay? We have strong breakout. What I like to see is the pullback into the top of that range or mid of that range, trying to take the long position, right? Previously, I've shown you how it works on the positive side. If you can see here, most probably in that case, even we were long over here with the stop right below, there was well on the verge to R. Let's take into the consideration what happened after. Most probably we would be stopped out over here. Now, the next thing would be this range trading over here, right? And what has happened? Market got back above the latest weakness over here. When it comes to the latest weakness, I strongly encourage you to watch one of the previous videos where I was discussing this particular strategy, all right? Then we got back without the volume and we retest top of that range, right? And then we've seen strong breakout. In that case, if we took the long somewhere here with the stop below, that was more than 3R. So the strategy when it comes to the profit taking could be take half at 2R and let the rest run towards the moon. Guys, you have to adopt proper money management, and I cannot tell you. You have to work with that. You have to make many examples to adopt the proper money management strategy for yourself, right? That's how I see that. If you have a questions, I'm more than happy to answer, but you have to adopt the trading conditions for yourself based on what kind of the trader you are. With that being said, hopefully you are going to find those strategies very useful, and I'm strongly encourage you to do your own homework research, and if it's something suitable for yourself add to your trading arsenal. Wish you great next trading day. See you around. Take care and goodbye.